Okay, here we go. So yeah, where we left off. All right, I was gonna show you this right here. Oh, I also did a little more research in the environment mod. My main mod I've been using. Oh, look at that. There's something down there actually. It's a mine shaft, a villager mine shaft. It's like has stuff down there, you know. Oh, it's getting dark though. I have a bed. What happened to my? Oh, what the heck? I thought I already made the bed, didn't I? Uh, let's try to see if I can make it home before it gets nighttime. There we go. Man, ever since I put Project Red, I get this like little lag spike, but I think it's because of the shaders with Project Red. They don't go well together. Kind of sucks. Kind of already used to having playing with the shaders. It's like it feels weird without them. Come on. I made it! I didn't die. Alright. Let's make it daytime. Where is it? Alright. Now I'm gonna look for an area where I can start building my home. You know what? I think I'm gonna go look for some cows. I need the leather. But I hate doing this. Let's see. Yeah, everything runs so much smoother. But it doesn't feel the same, right? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's just I don't like it without the shaders. It feels weird. Let's see what's there any cows here. What the heck? I thought I deleted this. Well, unless this is actual part of the map. I think it is. It kind of feels like it is. Wait, no, it's not. Look at that. Alright, not screw it. Alright. We're gonna be looking for some cows. Where can I get some cows around here? In a second. I cannot do it here because this area is too high. It looks like a plain biome. But with a map all messed up like this, I don't know. I think a plain biome will be around the spawn area. Has to be around here then. Yeah, let's go that way. Savannah and deserts is too high. I can dehydrate, and the snow biomes and the other cold one, the taiga. I can get. Um, oh man, I know this. I saw it yesterday. Hypothermia. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Yeah. So this right here, this is my sanity, and this one is my air. So if I go too down the ground, it's like and there's not too much air and stuff. Yeah, I can suffocate. So leaf brings air. So if I go really underground stuff, I should bring leaf with me. I don't want to be suffocating to death. What's this? Ooh. Well, these mods that have been, Oh, I always got something to eat. What the heck? Was that the same? Is that the same village that I was been to going? Where am I going? Follow on. Yeah, it is. Right? Unless. Ooh, no, I found all the village. Ooh, nice. But, and again. Oh, this is actually a place, so I can actually do the house around here. You know, I'm not gonna have a village next to. Yeah, it's loading, so. Let's just let it load. Ooh, nice. Oh, look, another thing. Oh, I found out that's from applying logistics. I don't know why, it's from there. What's this? Potatoes, potatoes. Wheat. What's that over there? Is that carrots? Yeah. Look different. So we got. Oh, shut up! Yeah, people are annoying. You don't have like a villager thingy, really. Um. There we go. Well, what's that? What's going on? Oh, I'm getting hot. Oh, I'm getting way too hot. Oh, I'm hot. I'm hot. I'm hot. I'm hot. If it gets too hot like that, I start to dehydrate really fast, and I cannot run because I'm too slow. I need to get it deep in the water, man. Ah, I feel so much better. I was not paying attention to it. Look at that. Almost died there. Watermelon. Whew, I'm better now. But I'm still too hot, man. This water is not cold enough to cool me down. I cannot stay here too long then. It's not even oh, it is a desert. I thought it was just that's a river. This is desert. Gotta be cautious. Gotta keep an eye on that. Oh, look at that. Grab some of this later. Oh, look at that. Another mine shaft there. They have some good stuff down here. Actually, I'm gonna be needing my torches. Ah, man, getting hot again. I'm getting hot again. I'm not even using it. What does that thing? Gear. Made me that hot. Oh, there's nothing down here. I'm hot. Oh, God. I was way too fast, man. Oh, what's this? Huh. Good to know for later. So I'm just too hot over here, man. My air is also going down. Did not notice that part. Oh, God. I'm gonna have to make that camel pack, man. Maybe that will keep me cool. Have to be something else that will prevent that. Other than water, cause honestly, it's a desert. If you find a village, you're screwed, man. You know what? Let's get out of here. This is too much for my little guy can handle. What's this? Cactus fruit. I'm in the plains. I'm in the desert no more, man. Yeah. I'm thinking of making no, not that one. Yeah. First thing first, I gotta do the gotta get me myself a wand. Master wand. Master staff. How is this thing made? I should have done research. What the hell you get this? Let's look for a place then. High ground will be good. There we go. On here. Think I'll make it around here. I don't know, for some reason it feels like it's becoming dark way too fast. It's just me. I should have brought the bed with me. Oh man. Hello there. Okay, what about you? Alright. The base can wait. I'm gonna start getting wood so I can start building the house. Should I do it out of oak? Yeah. More avocado. What is she? What are you? Not. Alright, I already have to see. Okay. I need stone. Apple. So yeah, what should I be talking about? Really, just what kind of wanted to play, so I started recording at the same time. But I just really don't know what I should talk about. Little about myself, maybe. Well, I go by Ninjas. Um, I like playing video games, dog. Yeah, I started playing video games. Not like I was really young, but I never really was that much into the games. Like I had the Sega Hennessy. Yeah. So when it came out and stuff in the 1990 something, but I never really played it because I was not really that much into game. I also got a Game Boy Color and stuff like that when they came out and stuff, but I was never really into it. By the time I was still living in Puerto Rico, so I was most of my time outside playing, like a little kid should be doing. But I really started becoming a really hardcore gamer when I came here to the United States when I first. Well, not the first time because the first time I was still little, but when I came to move to the United States to live to Boston, uh, I went to a. I was living in a shelter and I met one of my best friend there. So by that time I already have my PS2, but I didn't really play it either, because I think I was still not really that much into gaming. I played it when there was some snow days and stuff like that. Like I couldn't go out or something. That's when I played the games and stuff. But he actually got me into playing Kingdom Hearts. That was my first whole game that I got on. It was like unless I beat this game, I'm not playing nothing else. I'm not doing nothing else until I beat Kingdom Hearts. It was Kingdom Hearts 2 actually. So I didn't know nothing about Kingdom Hearts. I just loved the game so much. So I started playing the game and I beat it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I love this game and stuff. So, um, so it's like I love this game and things. So I started playing more games, and then uh, he had the Game Boy DS, but one of the first one, the big Game Boy DS, and he had Sims in that game. I'm like, oh my gosh, I used to play Sims for the Game Boy Advance that they had. So he let me borrow his DS, and I started playing that, and started even getting more into gaming. Then and then he got at the then I let him borrow some of the games that I ended up buying, and then he let me borrow more of his game. But that's how I got into RPG because of him. From Kingdom Hearts to Final Fantasy to now Skyrim and all those games, just I love them. It's just the feeling that when I play those games, it's just like you know, it's like when I play those games, it's like I'm playing. I'm playing something that I wish I would be able to do. Like I become an adventurer, like I can slay a dragon. That's the feeling. It's like So and then when I got my PS3, actually no, I got my PSP before I got my PS3. So I got my PSP, and it's just like you know I started playing even more games because I didn't like when I go to places and stuff and I have to stop playing games, I didn't have to stop no more because I can have my PSP and play at things So I was just like it was like, yeah, I go outside, I go with you, whatever. But I end up playing the games and stuff. And then the PS3 came in. Oh man, it was torture. I did not get a PS3 until 2 years after the PS3 came out. So it's like every single time I went to GameStop, I used to play Infamous One. I I fell in love with that game as soon as I saw the trailers and everything. It was like I want that game. I mean, that's my game. I mean, I want it. And then every single time that I hit GameStop, it was Infamous 2 demo right there. I beat the demo at least like 20 to 30 times in GameStop, man. Just there playing it. 2 years later, by then just Infamous was kind of old and stuff, whatever. 2 years later, I was like, I'm gonna get Infamous 1. Infamous 2 was already around the corner, so it's like, I think it was around the corner or already came out. Not 100% sure on that one. But I didn't want to play, either way, I didn't want to play Infamous 2 until I had Infamous 1. So I got Infamous 1 for my PS3. Um, and I also got Time Shift for my first thingy. Um, but I also had the Xbox 360 before I got my PS3 because, well, it was cheaper. So I was into Call of Duty. I became a really Call of Duty kid. I also joined a couple big clans in the Call of Duty thingy. Um, so um, you know, I became really good at first person shooter and stuff. And I see I also had another channel that I had a couple videos, but they were not really that big of a quality because I had some troubles with my game sharing and stuff like that. So they were not that big of thing. So not really like that big thing. Alright, I ran out of thingy. So then I got my PS3 and I started playing the games that I really like a lot. I'm good at first person shooter, but I don't really like them that much. It's not my cup of tea. I like more RPG games than first person shooters. So you know at the when I got my PS3, I started getting all the games. I got Assassin's Creed. Um, I got what else? I got Assassin's Creed. The first time that I actually played Assassin's Creed was my PSP. Uh, I got Assassin's Creed for my PS3, and then I got Infamous, and then my library kept growing. I also ended up getting Skyrim. I never play. I never heard of Elder Scrolls Online. I never played the game or anything. But you know, Skyrim was like, wow, was my big hit. When I played Skyrim, I was like, oh my gosh, I need to play the other game. So I ended up getting Oblivion, and I loved it. I also went for the beta for the Elder Scrolls Online. I played the beta and everything. It was a pretty good thing. But
Yes, Candyland.
go, it's right there. Don't lose none of the pieces. Um, sorry about that. So
Sorry.
so I got into Elder Scrolls and stuff. But I was never at the um, online gaming. My only stuff that I had was what is that? Well, Call of Duty and stuff like that. I was not really a thing. So getting into other kind of like our MMORPG. I always wanted to, but I never really had the money to buy one of the good games and stuff. So but actually, I did end up playing one of the old MMORPG, RuneScape, but not the new RuneScape. It was really really good RuneScape back in the days. Yeah, I actually played that in middle school. So I totally forgot about that. So but it was like I want to play something that's like I don't know something. I like RuneScape and stuff, but that top view thingy that was like really a killer move for me. So I really wanted something else. So Uh, I really I wanted something. I didn't really care if it was like third person, but something that was not at the top view, you know. So I got into DC Universe Online. Ah man, I love that game. Be my own superhero, especially from DC. Oh man, that was good. So I ended up making my own first character, and then I joined a guild, and you know, and then I ended up going from DC Universe to Star Wars. Well, yeah, Star Wars. Another game that I love. I can be a Jedi, you know. Who doesn't love that? I mean, and a kid, this is like 90s and 80s, just want to be a Jedi, you know. You want to be Jedi's. So it's just I play the game itself for a while, you know. I might even stream it once in a while here. Once in a while, not 100% sure yet. So then, I ended up playing a lot of other games and stuff. Um, yeah, I can go into more games and details and stuff and my love about it. Well, and the end of the story, I ended up loving games so much, and you know, I ended up like wanted to be a game designer, but because I dropped out of school, high school, and everything, it was just a far first dream. But I ended up getting my GED in January this year, and well, next year actually. I'm gonna be going to college for game designing and stuff. It's my gaming love of gaming been really high, I guess. Well, that's my gaming love. I also have mangas and anime stuff like that. I love them. Uh, I always watched them, but I didn't know they were anime. For me, they was just another cartoon. When I was in PR, I watched Dragon Ball Z, uh, Dragon Ball Z, Yu Yu Hakusho, Inuyasha, um, and two other ones I don't remember. You know, I always did watch them, but I didn't know they were anime. So I just thought it was, another cartoon. So I was not really that into anime back then. Even though I was a fan of those. Oh, Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh. But they were like, nah, yeah, I watched some shit and stuff. Oh, I got cursed there. So then, when I got here to Boston, that's when I earned that learning what was anime and thinking because of my friend that lived in the Celtic with me, Onyx. So he got me when he got me into Kingdom Hearts. That's when I started to know stuff, and then he actually ended up getting me into Naruto. Oh man, I love Naruto. Just like, and from Naruto, I end up discovering One Piece. That's my top manga anime right now. That's like the top. I mean, don't get me wrong. I still love Naruto and everything, but One Piece is, what can I say? It's One Piece. It's like right there at the top. So I should have made a beacon of the place where I was making it home. So and then I got into Bleach, uh, and from there my anime world just expanded from Shamakin to Nejiman to High School of the Dead. I mean, all those animes that you can think of, I have watched them and read the manga. It's like I have watched and read manga of so much stuff. It's just crazy. Like I have read, no kidding, at least 400 mangas and watched about 100 something things. Well, that is the 30 mark, so I'm gonna stop the video and I'll see you in episode 3. And and I'm gonna keep going, with stories and stuff.